A week has gone by since the disaster of Fukushima happened. I'm talking about the nuclear reactors having problems in Fukushima, which led to a lot of problems with the leaking radioactivity and so on. A few days ago, you would have noticed that the newspapers were crowing about how much the Japanese were struggling, that I put within quotes, with this problem. All of a sudden, if you look at the papers from today or even yesterday, March 18, 2011, you will see that the papers are no longer saying how much the disaster is about to happen. Why is that? Mainly because whatever has to happen within a power plant, the decay of heat pretty much takes place down to less than 1% within a week. So whatever has had to happen has already happened. Whatever happens from now on is not going to be anything new in terms of more fire or blast or whatever in those reactors. Remember, these reactors were contained, unlike the Chernobyl ones, which were not. So whatever radioactivity happens outside of the plant is going to be relatively small, unless the whole thing actually explodes, which it didn't. So now the newspapers are reporting about the radioactivity that has already leaked, and there were reports about radioactive spinach and milk in radius of 90 miles from the Fukushima power plants. How big are these problems? Well, the actual radioactivity that was leaked was no more than what a CT scan would give you in one day than if you were drinking that milk for a year. So is that a big deal? I don't think so. Nobody should think so. Yet, if you read the reports of the newspapers and TV commentators, even here in Mexico, they were talking about doing radioactive uh, tests for all the people who are coming back from Japan. Didn't matter where they came from. Since they are coming from Japan, they must be contaminated. And the ditto goes for all the nuclear fallout that we are supposed to happen in North America and elsewhere. They are still going on and on about it. The fact is, Japan has much more stringent laws, regulation about how much radiation one should get before it is considered dangerous by the authorities than many other countries around the world, including the United States. So this is not a big deal.